Good morning, guys. This is Southern Farm Mama. I just wanted to give y'all an update video of all the little chickies I have. The bigger ones are from my hens and Russell Crowe, and the little ones I bought from a friend some hatching eggs and hatched out some Easter eggers. So if you look at all the variety of color and chickies I have, it's absolutely beautiful, and I'm so happy for them. These guys are actually still living in a brooder in my basement, but I brought them up to the chicken yard in this little green coop just to get some sun and to interact with my older chicks and the adults and some of the Cornishes. You'll see I do still have the Cornishes. We haven't processed them yet. We'll probably be doing most of that this weekend, Memorial Day, long weekend, get some stuff done. Do have sad news. My rooster, Russell Crowe, passed away, but as he comes strutting in, you'll see I've got a new one. This is Samson. He's an Americana. Excuse me. I just want to show everybody an update. These are some of the chicks I showed you all last time. Look how big they're getting. They're about 4 months old now, pretty close. And then we have some of the Cornishes, my adult hens, and the Red Rangers, my son's ducks, the little Cochin Bantam right there. Her name's Pearl. She's a sweetie. We have the big old duck right here. We did have a health crisis, a health scare, and lost one of the Golden Lace Wyandottes. It was the sister to that one right there. Oh, she's behind Samson. Move, Samson. There she is. Now her head's behind one of the Cornishes. But anyway, we lost the sister to her, Goldie. The one that's left is Lacey. But we got coccidia, and that is rough stuff. I came up here, and the sister, the Golden Lace Wyandotte, was very limp, well, lethargic, kind of mopey, didn't run out to eat. So I've seen it before, so I figured that it was coccidia because we had had a lot of rain and then about a cold spell. So I figured the stress of the little ones moving up here, then having that rain, then having that cold spell, that it just stressed our system out. So I went ahead and treated everybody with a product called Corrid, C-O-R-R-I-D, and it knocks it out of them. And what coccidia is, it's a single-cell organism similar to a bacteria that lives in their gut lining, and when they are stressed, if they're cold, if their chicken coop hasn't been cleaned out enough, then it flares up. And what it does is it absorbs all the nutrients that they take in, and the little chickens, die from basically nutrient starvation and dehydration, because it does cause bad diarrhea. But everybody's looking good now. Some of the Cornishes still have a dirty butt from it, because it was about 2 weeks after we'd went through all that I noticed that the Cornishes was kind of having diarrhea, so I went ahead and treated them again. So some of them have dirty butt, but they're looking a lot better. Oh, there's Itty Bitty, my son's very loved little Bantam. Pretty sure it's a hen, although I don't know. I go back and forth whether I think it's a hen or a rooster. But anyway, it's very sweet. But you see that they've eaten the grass down. They've left these weeds behind. I call them mock goldenrod. I'm not really sure what they are, but they get about 6 foot tall. So these guys will have plenty of hiding cover. We have had a lot of hawk activity there was a hawk one day. I came up here, or I came outside, and I heard Russell Crowe just carrying on. So I came up, and there was a hawk in this walnut tree right here. And I've been hearing Russell Crowe before he passed away squawking at him, and then I've heard Samson do it a couple times, and I come running up here, but I've never been able to get a hold of the hawk. But everybody's just eating their morning, eating their breakfast. I shook out some feed and scratch on the ground. Then we got the little ones over here in the little green chicken coop, which is looking pretty rough. I've had to mend it together a few times, but you know, it's old and it's went through 3 moves, so it may not make it through the next move, which I'm hoping will be next spring. This place we are just renting, but I'd like to get more pasture land, flat land, you know, get some goats, maybe a donkey, which I had goats up here last year, and they did okay. I mean, they got out of the fence a lot. What you doing, Donald Duck? Which is probably Daisy Duck. Sweet baby. But something with a little more land instead of all this hill and brush, and a little cleared out is what we're hoping for. Might be the year after that. Not sure. To see how things go. There's one of my pretty little buff Orpingtons. That's a little hen. I've got 2 little hens and a rooster out of the buff Orpingtons. There's the rooster down there. But everybody seems to be doing really well now. Everybody's growing fast. I'll be putting these little guys that was in the little chicken coop back in the brooder this evening. It's still not warm enough at night just to leave them out here. And those younger ones, the cool would surely get them. They don't have a hen to snuggle under. They were hatched out of an incubator. None of my hens have went broody. If they do go broody, I'll let them hatch out some babies, but nobody's went broody. I thought Brahma Mama over there was going broody, because she was sitting in the same spot. She'd bought her up some nesting material. Was sitting in the same spot off and on for 2 days, but she didn't lay an egg there, and she's not protective of it. Lots of work to be done still on this barn. Seems like every time I plan on doing work on it, something comes up. We get a storm. The money I had saved back for it gets taken up by Dr. Bill. Ooh, I hear that. I do believe that's that hawk. Well, guys, I'm going to wrap it up now. You all have a blessed day, and thanks for watching.